All right. Good morning. Good morning, Predator. Alistair, good morning. Good morning. What's up, Mr. Crooner? Good morning. Just trying to get things set up here. Running a little behind today. Working orders. All right. Just making sure the copier is working. Excuse me, appears to be. Clarity, good morning. All right. Yeah, it's reoccurring, Alistair. I don't know if my code's working yet. I haven't received a response from them yet. It's kind of annoying. It's been a day here, and they still have not responded. Let me see. I don't think they done anything yet to it, which is, like I said, kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Black Beauty in the house. Let's go. Let me see what my code is, even. Let me see. AGTYQZUB. Yeah, it's still not fixed. What's up, Janelle? All right, let's check out the news. I don't think there's much today. 43 minutes, 10 a.m., Michigan consumer sentiment, or whatever, yeah. 2-star news, 10 a.m., 1 o'clock, Bostic Speaks, 2:30. So yeah, not much. A little small 10 a.m. news, probably not going to do much there. Let's see what Mancini has to say this morning on his tweet. Bulls need to reclaim 52.12 to resume up. 02 to 92 yet again remain below if we dip. I think we already have those levels marked out. We just kind of bounced off that 92 area there. Max barking. And we still have these levels down here that I'm interested in. We got a data low at 18,085 and 18,054, relative equal lows down there as well. I don't know. I kind of thought we'd hit those before we ran the data highs that we did yesterday afternoon. So, but obviously, like I said, the market does whatever it wants to do. We're just along for the ride. Along for the ride there, that's all. Not really much holding us up from at least running that 169 area. Let's see. Previous day low there. So we'll see what happens. Aaron, good morning. Dennis, good morning. Atticus, good morning. Anybody catch that move yesterday? That move up once we kind of inversed here, right here. Once we closed above this, I posted this in the Discord. I mean, obviously the stop is just too wide, right? I did take it with 2 micros. I took it for 25 points. I got stopped out on this pullback. Kind of trailed my stop up. But I called out that, the 470 level, which is pretty obvious once we kind of closed above here, that's where we're going to go. So it would have been around an 80-point move or something, 90-point move there. Risk to reward wasn't great, but there was an opportunity. There was a decent inversion in here, a 30-second, where you could get a smaller stop. So there was that. So I don't know, I'm really kind of like, we're kind of in no man's land here. I mean, it feels like we're going to want to go down, continue down. But let's take this off here. Go back to that 15-minute. I don't know if there's a 15-minute. Yeah, we're kind of already closed below that one. I mean, you got this one down here. I don't know. I feel like this will be our initial draw, maybe down at the 169s. And then you got the data low below there. And then those relative equal lows down there, but who knows? SH. Let's see. Any Apex regulations? No trading during news. SH. So on your combine, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, on your funded account, no trading during 3-star news. That's all. They don't want you to have a huge windfall. If you're trading your normal strategy, you don't have like a huge windfall, then it doesn't really make a difference. So, what's up, Husk? Oh, nice. Yeah, Jazz, you're all good in the Bulenox PA right there. You get 40% consistency rule in the Bulenox PA, so no worries there. 894 is kind of the top of the range there on that, but you're fine. SH during 3-star news, so like red folder news. We don't have any of that today, so you can trade whatever you want. So like CPI, PPI, FOMC, that sort of thing. Initial jobless claims. I think it's like the first minute before and the minute after. Yeah, after a minute after you can trade, Wayne. They don't want you taking that initial move for like a huge windfall. That's all. So I'm kind of bearish going into the open here. It doesn't mean price can't push up. It just means that, we're below the 200. We're below the VWAP. We're kind of bearish going into the open. But we could get a push up for sure. We do have, looks like, 338 area. Looks interesting there. Let me see. Yeah, that actually does look pretty interesting. The 338 would kind of make sense to have a push up into that area. Miranda on Bulenox, you can trade whenever you want. It's fine. Andy, good morning. You just have to maintain the consistency rules, so that's the only difference. Maintain consistency. What's up, Grim? Good morning. Good morning. Bassett in the house. Good morning. Not feeling that great today, guys. I'm very, very sleepy. So I don't know if I'll be on. I don't know how long I'll be on today. We'll see. Try to tough it out with you guys. Try to tough it out. Gotta try to tough it out. I'm not really like I got 2 or 3 accounts here. A couple of accounts are only like $100, $150 away from payout, but I'm not going to have the trading days on Bulenox for that. So to me, it's really kind of irrelevant. And then Apex, we have the trading days, but we can't request a payout until next Friday anyway, or whatever day it is. No, SH. Yesterday you traded 645. There was a news. I don't think yesterday. Did we have 3-star news? 645. What is that? Appreciate you, Mr. Crooner. I don't know, man. I think you're fine. I mean, like I said, as long as you're not having like a humongous windfall off the news and you're still just trading your own strategy, for the most part, that's kind of what they go by. So I think you're fine. I mean, if you want to, on Apex, if you want to avoid it being a issue, just don't trade the news at all. But yeah, I mean, it should be fine. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this opening range or not. Yeah, exactly, Grim. So like, if you make a huge amount, and that's what they're concerned with. Like, if you're still just sticking right where you're normally at, then there's no concern there. You'll be just fine. Oh, me. Let's see here. I mean, I think a quick run up into like 38s into this gap up here kind of makes sense. What's up, Oracle? But we'll see. Got about 3 minutes here until open. Oh, man. Like I said, we got kind of some equal highs up here. We could run quickly into that area. We'll kind of see what happens here. Got a little pullback there. Could be Bassett. I mean, like, I don't know here at open. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to do. I mean, obviously no one is, but I'd expect potentially could have a push up into that 38 area. That relative equal highs up there. We actually have like triple equal highs. So it's got a couple minutes here until open. All right, got about a minute here until open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. I just think a push up into the 330s probably makes sense, but we'll see. You're going to buy? Let's go. Good luck with it. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Kind of thinking that we may push up here, but don't really know yet. Kind of start going, I think we could push into the 338 pretty quickly. It's kind of my feel. But like a push up here more than I do a push down, to be honest. But could really go either way. So we'll see. So let's just kind of see what happens. Pulling back here. If it pulls back much more, we could get a little run through the 50s. Maybe into the 50s, but we'll see. 1932. Nice job, Gentry. Kind of a mild opening here. Like I said, if we can start pushing here, I think we get a quick run into the 30s. It's kind of my feel there, but 38s, something like that. Yeah, the Bulenox code is still valid, Tony. We're pushing up there into the 10s. Here comes some volume. I think we're going to start to push here. We'll push up there into the 20s. We'll continue here probably. Like I said, 38s kind of makes sense. See if it wants to rip in there. Rip into the 30s here, possible. Like I said, I think we get a quick push into the 30s here. It should run. Should run. There we go. I'm going to move over to the 30-second chart on my Buleys. We're going to try to take a trade on those today, but even if I just get like a small win on those, I'm happy. I'll be happy with it. ES just approached the 212s there. Yeah, kind of sideways, but I think it's going. It's going to go. Oh my goodness! Nice job, Gentry, overnight though. That's a good trade. $1,900. You must have got short, I guess. Nice trade. Nice trade. Kind of surprised it's not pushing into the 38. I kind of expected to continue higher. Tap this 15-minute gap here. Kind of hit these equal highs. But today's action, who knows? Like, I don't really know what to expect today, right? It's one of those days where could be decent, may not be. I don't think my Apex code is working still. Oh, nice job, micros. Sweet. I'm on micros today, too, again. But so we'll kind of see what happens here. We'll see if Nasdaq wants to continue higher. I feel like it does, but like I said, ultimately today I'm expecting us to move down. Kind of expecting us to move down there. Let me see. So kind of holding up here. ES hit the 212s there, pulling back a little bit. really should push up here. Let's see what we get today, guys. Let's see what we get. If you guys haven't already, excuse me, if you haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Shanmugam. Good morning. Shanmugam. Yeah, kind of annoyed that Apex hadn't got back to me yet, though. It's frustrating when the code's not working. The code's not working. Come on. We need the code to work for my peoples. Just waiting here. I mean, it's not much to do. We do got the 2-star news at 10, but right now price action is open. That's a pretty mild open. What was that, like, I don't even know, 30 points? I guess a little more than that. 50 point open, but crude oil is going to the moon. Where's Black Beauty? She in on the crude oil this morning? Yeah, we opened up here with just chopping. Mm. 212. Back to 212 there on the ES. I'm just not much to do here, guys. Just waiting. Chopping around here at open, so I'd like to get trades on my fundeds today, but if we don't, I'm not going to be so sad about it. I mean, like, at the end of the day, they're all past the trading days except for the Bulenoxes, so I do need to take at least one trade on the Buleys. I have to take one trade because you have to have 10 trading days in order to request a payout on the Bulenoxes by next Friday. I need to take at least one trade per day through next Friday. But other than that, I got the trading days on all the other accounts. We just have to get to the profit target, and we have plenty of days next week to do that. So if it doesn't happen today, that's okay. I think I need, on a couple of them, I need two trades, 3 maybe, and then 2 of them we need 1 trade. So we'll figure out at some point next week to get that. But we'll just wait for a clean setup. We get a clean setup, we'll take it and go from there. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from today, to be honest, as far as like price action. Not really expecting much, but some days you don't expect much, and then it gives you everything. You never know. You just got to be here for it. A couple of nice opportunities yesterday afternoon. There was a really nice inversion setup in London as well, but I'm holding off on London. I might start back London next week. We'll see. My sleep schedule is just so messed up. Just like waking up in the middle of the night randomly, like hard to go back to sleep. So we'll see what happens. 444, I was a cable installer. I was your local cable guy. You know, the guy that hung the tag on your door and said, we're supposed to be there between like 8 and 10, and then I show up at 9:59 and hang the tag and say, we'll be back tomorrow. Drink chamomile tea 1 hour before bedtime. I guess I could try that. I don't know what that is. I like tea, though. I don't have a problem going to sleep. I just wake up. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night, and then I'm just like, last night, not so, I mean, like, I didn't sleep great last night, but it wasn't, I don't know, I went back to sleep all right last night, just didn't sleep great. Mike, I kind of see along, too. I'm thinking we run through the 38s, at least tap into that 15-minute, but there's no entry for me on it, right? So, without an entry, I can't take it. What's up, Nordmark? Good morning, Kiamber. Am I funded with all 3 prop firms? Tony T, yes. What? I'm funded with, goodness, APEX, Bulenox, Topstep. I just realized my P&L is not over there. So yeah, so we have APEX, Topstep, Bulenox. I'm working on my funded future static account here. But we got this APEX account. We're $140 away from payout. We have these other ones. That one's 700 away. This one is 400 away. This one is 500 away. And this one's the one we took the opening range trade on. We are now $550 away on that one from payout as well. That's a 50K. The other ones are 25Ks. The Bulenoxes, we are, you got to get back to 53.6 to get a payout. So I need about $800 more there. This one, we need about $133. But we need the trading days on this one. But we can just flip on those. And then this one, about $1,500 on that one away. And that one's still about 2,500 away. Express funded, I've already taken a payout out of this account. We're up 1,000. This express funded, we're up 800. I have not taken a payout out of this one. So it's kind of the rundown for now. Old game, buy on ES? Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I think it's a buy. Yeah, Shangmagun, the code's not working. I've already sent them an email. I'm waiting on them to respond. I'm assuming that they'll respond at some point today, but, you know, it's all I can do, unfortunately. Oh, it's pushing up here, starting to push up. If you drink a lot of water before bed, it will cause you to wake up a lot. Yeah, true. Before it cause you to pee. ECP press conference is high news. No, SH. It's not. Exercise helps you. Sleepy tea. Yeah, I need to exercise more, and that's a good suggestion for sure. Like I think we run into the 38. We got like quad highs there. There's no way we don't run that. But there's no real entry. I mean, I guess if we get like to like 34 or something, we might could take a scalp into it, but I expect us to run into that though. The only question is like, how do you get there? So kind of like right here. And again, I don't think these are like all equal. I guess that's I think they are equal on the actual Nasdaq. Let me look. High of 38.50, high of 38. High of 38. Yeah, so it's triple equal highs there at 38. Don't I see LG almost doing a market structure shift and leaving fair value gap for now for the NQ? I don't see one. 429 looks clean too. Like I said, I think we run the 38s. It's just like I don't know how we get there. I mean, I would love to just chase this, but ES right there, 219s. That's kind of where the VWAP is. It's going to run through 38, but you'd think, but You saw a 3-minute fair value gap went in. Is there one? I don't know. I didn't see one. Yeah, I guess there's a small one there. Three of them in that leg. Yeah, she is teasing. You have 10 days on Apex and above the buffer withdrawal. Nice. I would not go below. I just wouldn't go below the buffer. That's all. Just don't let it go below the buffer. Whatever you do. We'll pull back there. Now we got a little volume popping in here. Now do we run through the 38s? Retrace to the 297. Just not much to do here. I mean, I could try to chase this, but like thinking it runs into the 38, but it still could pull back more. Can maybe chase it for like 2 mics or something, but we got news in 8 minutes, so maybe we just wait for that. No problem, SH. Try my best. Next target, 276. I mean, I do think it goes down, iJazz. My lean is down today as well, but I would like to see us run the 38s first. Obviously, it doesn't have to, but kind of would make sense for it to, but maybe not. Are we, where's the VWAP on this chart? Why do I not? Oh, is it way up there? Never mind. I was like, where in the world is the VWAP at? Why does my VWAP is showing up in a different spot on a different chart here? It's weird. And they're both on 1 minute. Let me refresh it. Oh, okay, now it's fixed. Now it's fixed. Just kind of waiting here, guys. I'm being patient. There's not much to do. We're just chopping around, so. Any of my accounts end of day drawdown, do you trade them differently? Yes. Tony, there are some end of day ones, but no, I don't trade them any differently. This one right here that you see that I'm trading today is 30K static. But I don't really trade them any differently. Same strategy. I don't really worry about the trailing drawdown either. We got the that 15-minute fair value gap up there at the 40. Let's see if we can tap into that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think that's where that 15 is. Yeah, she's not doing much here. Just kind of hanging around. ES is actually dumping. It's not a good look. See if the ES wants to hold up here and continue to push. It pulled back there to kind of like the 08 area, back to the 10s now. Really need to hold that 212 area on the ES there. Otherwise, probably going to move back to the 92s. Oh, not really much to do here, guys. This is sleepy price action, so. Holding up here at the 20s. See if it wants to rip. The buyers can come back in here. ES pulling back. Nasdaq trying to follow here. Kind of needs to go in this area. It needs to hold this area if it's going to go. Don't really see any buyers in here yet. Can it push back into the 30s here? Get back to the 38s. See if it wants to get back above the 212s there on the ES and rip through the 38s here. Maybe touch this 15-minute gap. Let's just see. Kind of hit the 32, 33 area there. Got to continue here if it's going to go. Yes, approaching the 12s there. See if that gives us what we need to push through there. Yes, got to really just push through the 12s. We should be able to push through now. There we go. Where do you sign up? Where are you signing up for, Tony? Yeah, the 10 a.m. news. I forgot about that here in 1 minute. So we ran through there. You got a lot of end-of-day accounts. You got My Funded Futures. You got Topstep. Bulenox offers an end-of-day account. I just don't think you'll get 90% off of it. It'll be like 58%. Take Profit Trader. I think their account actually turns to intraday trailing once it's funded, though. But in the eval, it's end of day. There's the news. I mean, this is just dirty, right? I mean, like it should go here, but like you just don't know how it's getting there, right? No, I don't have a course or a live room, Tony. I don't sell anything as far as that goes that's going to help you trade or anything like that. We sell nothing. I do have a Discord. It's $10 a month, but you're not going to learn how to trade in there. That's just a community to hang out and kind of have direct access to me. That's all that is. But not really selling anything at all. We don't sell anything. If you want to help support the channel, that's all well and good. But if not, that's all good too. Just being here is enough. Subscribe, watch, that's enough. Nice wick. Do we come back down and hit this wick again? Probably. Do we do it? I think we do. I thought about I was thinking about taking a short here, just kind of for fun. Let's go, HHS 404. Welcome to the methodical crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Let's go. I mean, I was thinking about just taking a short there and just put my stop at the swing. So I think we'll retake out this wick here. I hate to do it now. The stop's much bigger. Yeah, it's one of those where, it's not really my model, but you kind of expect that to be revisited. All right, well, that's the news. So let's see. Perhaps be mindful of the Iran issue. What's that, Darren? I don't even know. Fill me in, Darren. What's going on with the Iran? I don't even know. I probably should know. And there's that wick being ran. What's up, Raul? Good morning. Uh, so we kind of swept liquidity. We are delivering from a gap, way over here. You can see. So, if we closed above here, if you're bullish, then this would be your long. I'm not necessarily bullish. We'll kind of see what happens here. I don't know. I kind of expect this gap to hold, but if it doesn't, then I guess we could continue to push up a little, but a little bit of volume popping in here, a little push back up. And a little pump back up now. Yes, back to the 05s there. Trying to pull back here. Let's see what it does. There you go. Pulling back again. A little lower. Not much for us to do. Pretty good draw on liquidity down here at 169. We have the data lows down below that at 85. So we have relatively equal lows on the higher time frame at 54. So we need some sort of setup to go short. Some sort of push back up, a hold, leave us some sort of inversion to the downside. But so far, not gotten that. We're just waiting. If it doesn't happen, we just have to watch. Not much to do. We're just waiting. So now we created another fair value gap there. We did end up sweeping the liquidity there. So same idea. Same idea. Today is the test day. And Quantower, nice. Let me see what it says. U.S. asked China to tell Iran not to retaliate against Israel. Okay. Yeah, true. Ugh. Very tired, very tired. Trying to be as diligent as I can, but you tasted the sand? Nice. Not a good thing, I guess, but hey. I mean, this is we keep getting the little pops that we kind of need, but then doesn't really need. It doesn't leave us anything to take an entry off of. Lots of bad guys in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I was a kid then. I was a kid. Hmm. I mean, it's just nothing clear here. There's a tiny, very, very tiny 30-second setup. I mean, like, you almost have to squint to see it. Oil's knocking on 90. Let's say, let's go. Yeah, somebody this morning, I think Janelle and somebody else said oil to the moon. My short setup at 7. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't take those shorts. I would like to kind of full send some evals, but just no reason to do it yet today. Got to do something with these other accounts next week. If you've only been trading for 6 months, then it's strange how fast a short can fall compared to longs. Yeah, I mean, we talk about that quite a bit. You know, Juker, who used to be in here all the time, I don't know if he's just lurking, but he used to say that we like to take the stairs up and the elevator down. The stairs up and the elevator down. That's a thing, apparently. We see it quite often. Usually the elevator up comes when there's news. All right, Apex, come on, get my code fixed. It's been 24 hours. It is choppy. 5 losses going long and short. That sucks. Padilla. Luckily for me, I just kind of been sitting here, not really done much. So thinking if the 5192s go in the ES, then we could see a swift fall. I agree. 92 is a key area. We're approaching it now. We're at 200 right now. Just hanging out. Placing long and short at the same time. Uh-oh. Oh. Let me take a look here. Selling off here. Pulling back. ES at the 95s. 96s. You were commenting on, yeah. You need more coffee. Coffee would be good. Wake me up over here. This is not the price. Like, I don't know. I didn't anticipate today being great once I saw the news, but it's been pretty bad so far. It's been pretty bad so far. Just kind of grinding lower. Do I have the dollar chart, Darren? I don't watch it anymore. I used to. I do keep TradingView pulled up over here, and I used to have the dollar down here on the bottom, but I got rid of it. I don't even watch this chart anymore, but yeah, I used to watch it all the time. I used to keep it up and watch it, but I haven't lately. Yeah, I keep the SPY up. I watch that all the time. It's the only charts I keep up is the SPY and the NQ. That's really it. All right, well, let's see what happens here. Maybe this will give us a setup. Who knows? You need to learn how to get that on Quantower. You same way you do anything. You just go over here and whatever connection you want it on, select it, and then click on the search, and you can type in whatever ES, and it'll load it. So that's all you got to do. Tony T, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your membership. You the man. Let's go. No, you're not dumb, Darren. You just haven't used it. That's all. Same as any of us. Oh goodness, this is one of those scenarios where, like, I don't mind the long here. I don't mind it. But, you know, it could easily rip against you here. See if it wants to close above here. No real close above there. The dirty close. It's kind of a dirty close. Yes, Fred, I'm doing the inverted fair value gaps. We get a close above here. We'll take it. It's not a whole lot of strength in it here. Kind of declining stairs. I don't love that. Rip it up here. Oh, we're at the whole number. I didn't even notice where we're at. I gotta pay a little more attention to that. Oh, what in the heck? All right, well, we hit the internal liquidity there almost. Did we hit it? Well, not quite, actually. Oh, let's go. Is that one you don't take? This one that works. Welcome to trading. Oh, yeah. That's always how it works, right? I might still take this one. We'll see. I almost made a mistake here, though, guys. I'm going to share it with you in a minute. I accidentally took this on another account, and we were in it for 4 minis, and I only meant to be in it for 2 minis. I took it off the 32nd. We got the close. I'm going to take it lighter size here. See if we can get a push up here. We'll go break even once we run through that first target there. So break even there. Can't lose. So let's see what happens. Stopped out. That's all right. We gave it the old college try. We gave it the old college try. Closed above there. I mean, I guess technically my target, it did leave equal highs here. I don't know if it left them, though, on the NQ. Let me see, because I'm on the micros. Yeah, I guess technically it needed to be 1 or 2 more ticks higher. Still technically valid trade here. Because I guess I should have had my take profit 1 more tick higher, maybe 2. So technically we didn't hit the internal there. It's close, but we didn't. But yeah, let me show you guys what happened here. So I took that on the 32nd, and like I'm taking it normally with 2 minis for 150 bucks. I accidentally took that with 4 minis on accident. Yeah. I accidentally took it with 4, but it worked. It was just annoying. We only took 15 ticks, obviously, but so now $200 away from payout on that one. But yeah, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. I mean, luckily it kind of went like right away, so it wasn't very much pain there, but I mean, I'm kind of bearish here anyway, so I mean, the short to me makes probably more sense than the long anyway, but Mancini says, continue to test 92 to 96 battleground. It was the reclaim that triggered the long. Trade level to level. No, we're trading. 92 to 96 must hold to keep working up. Yes, it is nice to be lucky. Better be lucky than good sometimes there. Better to be lucky than good. Let's go. We'll take that every day, right? You're entertained. Are you not entertained? I'm not entertained by Apex right now. They're annoying me. I'm unlucky with Apex right now because my code don't work. I submitted a help ticket. It says don't submit another one, but like, man, come on. I need a contact over there or something. I need somebody to call, somebody to email. I don't like my code not working. I mean, the momentum on this close above is not very good, right? Let's be honest. I didn't even look at the 3-minute here. There might be a reason here. Let's see. Yeah, there's not even a gap there on the 3-minute. Let's check the 2-minute. Might not have closed above on one of these or something. Who knows? I mean, the 2-minute's just ugly. So there was a 30-second short setup here that I did take. Excuse me, for another 15 ticks on another funded there. So kind of thought we would at least get to here. That's why I thought this trade would at least be a break-even trade at worst. I didn't love the momentum through here, but I was like, it should at least be break-even, right? So I took it on the close above on the 30-second right here. So I got my 15 ticks on that wick on that first trade, and then I took it in front of you guys on the close above here, or actually on the pullback right there. But then I took this little short because we kind of pushed up into this gap. We swept liquidity here, and then we inversed this. So then I took the short here, and just for 15 ticks. There's not really, today's kind of like pulling teeth. so far. It's not. Yeah, it's not been great so far as like setups go. There's no momentum. There's not much here. Difficult. It's one of those days where maybe you just walk away. You need a help ticket for your help ticket. Exactly, market. I need something. We need a help ticket for the help ticket. Let's get it going. I did reach out to somebody that helped me before, but I haven't heard back from them either. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll fix it at some point today. It's just, sucks that you guys, I know there's a lot of you guys who were trying to buy accounts and you had to use someone else's code. So, which if you do need to buy an account and you want to use someone's code, Husk is who I recommend. That's my cousin, so I'm going to recommend him first. That's his codes. He's just getting started, so any and everything helps. Oh yeah, there's volatility too. Too many times. Yeah, that's the volatility. They say it's been used too many times, but I mean, I don't know how they're saying that. I don't know how it works with them, like as far as like how many signups they have, because I haven't had that many. I've not had that many. But I did want to get a custom code. I wanted to get methodical. I used to have the methodical code as a custom code with them, and it stopped working. I don't know why, but it did. Oh, I thought I was Mythman. Yeah, I could do that, huh? YQZUB. Yeah, it's still not working. Mine's not working. I don't know what the deal is with it. I mean, it says coupon usage limit whatever exceeded. But, yeah. There you go. Pushing back up here. Where is my... All right. I'm going to look on here and see if there's anything in the help thing here. Where do you check on your help ticket at? Nice kick, Nash. Appreciate you. We're doing okay. The market's just kind of garbage right now, so I don't even know where you check on your help ticket. Help center and status updates. I'm not gonna lie. Their website frustrates me with the help thing. Like, I should just be able to click on it and not have to do anything beyond that. It shouldn't have to be a fight. find it. It's like, where do you find it at? Does anyone know which platform this is? This is Quantimer, Tony, yeah. They will email you when it's ready. Oh, okay, Fred. I want it now, Fred. I want it now. Oh, you know. Yeah, I know they get. I'm sure they get a lot of tickets, but I'm just like, man, I like that. I like the way Topstep does it, because with Topstep you have a direct contact for affiliate stuff. So I literally have a guy I can email directly, and it's done in like 15 minutes. My Funded Futures, same thing. I have a guy that I can just reach out to, and it's done quickly. But they don't have that with Apex. Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can find their Discord. I don't think I'm in their Discord. What if I learn to work in your beat and F with you in the ways that you F with me and underline all your downfalls? Oh, Zabak. That's what the NQ does to you. Oh. Oh my goodness. What's up, Darren? Yeah, it's a tough morning. It's a tough morning. I mean, it's not much I can do here. I'm trying my best not to do anything crazy. So, I mean, there's nothing for me to do here, guys. I'm still watching the charts. I'm just, it's not much to do. Let's see here. My Funded Futures. If you guys, I haven't mentioned the My Funded Futures deal today. So if you do want to help promote the channel, this is kind of your best overall price right now as far as like overall cost. $100 for a 50K account. It's going to be $50 for the 50K and then $50 activation fee. So literally $100 all in. So any size account, $50 up front, and then here's the activation fees for those. Now we're getting the movement down. Yeah, Fred, I think it's going down too. I mean, like, I'm bearish. I just don't have a way to get in, right? This 169 is an awesome target. It's inside a 15-minute fair value gap. You got 18,085 that was data low from yesterday, and then you got 18,054, which is relative equal lows on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So, like, these were my draws. I kind of, all week long, I've been expecting these areas to be run, and just haven't quite got it yet. I thought we would run these yesterday before we ran for that data high from the day before, but just because these were so much closer. But as the NQ likes to do, it said, nah, we're going to run those highs first. So, yeah, $50, Tony. $50 is the renewal also. Link in the description. Use the coupon code MM. You don't have to use these codes here. I have custom code with them, just MM, so you don't have to use these codes. I need to get them to build me a custom advertisement like Tom has. Yeah, no problem. And of course, Bulenox 90% off as well. That's going to be your best cost up front. The Bulenox 90% off sale. Let's go. You were short for $4.95 but stopped out break even in the London. Oh man, that's cool. That's a ways up, Joaquin. I mean, what we're going to need for a short, which, you know, it feels bad shorting this low down, this like far down. We need like some sort of pushback up and leave us an inversion, you know, a clean inversion on a pushback up to participate short. That's what I'm looking for. We probably don't get it. I mean, like, I was watching this right here, but this is just not obvious. This is so tiny, right? I mean, it's like less than 2 points. All right, maybe it's 3.5 points. But that's just not obvious. If it would have been like 7 points, then that'd be something I would have taken. I did take it on the 30-second chart for just a scalp, but even on 30-second chart, it wasn't very big. This needs to be something obvious. So we talked about this yesterday. You can have the idea as to where you think the market's going to go and still not be able to get in, right? Now, I guess we could mark out, we have this big gap here from the data, that data release. So if we close below here, then we can almost guarantee that we're at least going to 85. But here's the problem. Your stop's got to be, your stop will be a close back above. So 62. Your take profit on number 1 would be 43. I mean, the RR is still okay because you do got targets down below. Be like a 1.5 to 1 overall, but the R to R is just not great on it. There's a pivot point right down there at the 208s, 209 area. This shows 210, 207, but so we're going to need some sort of pushback up or it's just not going to happen. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get some music going. Let's check on a couple of people first. Let's see how people are doing. Nutty's currently in a short, I think. Looks that way. Currently down about $300, it looks like. Let's toss him a like. Let's move on to someone else and see how they're doing. Let's see how Mr. Sabo is doing. Mr. Sabo, toss him a like. Doesn't tell us how he's doing. This thing's going. Anybody in a short here? Congratulations if you are. We'll go over and visit Key Amber here. We'll give her a like. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to 169 for sure, iJazz. I mean, it's just that I can't just jump in to get there. I haven't had an entry yet to be able to get there, so. I use Ninja Tony Quant because specifically because you can trade across. I can copy across all my accounts. So Topstep, My Funded Futures, Bulenox, APEX can all be connected at the exact same time, and the copy trader can be set up so that you can copy across all these accounts if you want to. I could add APEX on here if I wanted to. I can add anything. So that's the reason I'm using Quantower. No other reason other than that, really. And I mean, it's user friendly. It's not bad. Edward, short ES. I think ES, yeah. ES lost 92s. 181 probably the next target down there. Made 550 on the short. Let's go. Yeah, that's the only reason why it's only because you can copy across all the accounts. So if you want to use multiple props and you're like, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I want to pass them all together. Then sign up for Quantower. It's even free. The copy trader's free if you want to just do it on one prop firm. But if you want to copy across multiples, it's $25 a month. That's what it costs. So it's not bad. I do use Ninja, just to answer your question, though. I have Replicanto, and I have Ninja also. So I do use those. And previous to that, I was funded with Topstep on Trade-Evate, but when they had all those issues, I decided to go a different direction. So Edwards out now. I mean, I think it hits 81, 77 to 81, as Mancini said. It's kind of your level there. I think that's your bounce area. We don't hold 77. I think he just tweeted that out, that we sell hard. If we don't hold the 77s. Let's see. Yeah, what did he say? Yep, hard sell below 177 below. Yep. Looking for a place to try along? Uh-oh. I mean, down here is not a bad idea to try along. I would just wait. I mean, to me, like, I know you're on the ES, though, but I don't know. I know I've said this all week long, and it's Friday now, and we still haven't hit them, but that's kind of where I expect price to go. Now, there are things that can change my mind. There's things that can change my mind. But all right, music it is. Let's turn on some music. I mean, I would kind of like if we can get kind of a pushback up. If we get a pushback up into this area, test this, leave us a gap. Little inversion, even on the 30-second, I wouldn't mind it. Your mental cap is fried. All right, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Padilla. Yeah, when the mental is gone, it's time to walk away. So good decision there. We've had kind of an up and down morning. We're not green everywhere, but it's all good. What can you do? It's expected. It's expected occasionally. I don't know why the pivot's in different spots on all these different charts. It's weird. Like under 15 minutes, it's supposed to be in the same spot. It's my understanding anyway. TradingView has it at 09. And then Quant has it at 07. So, in the house. This price action's tough. It's not much you can do. I mean, the funny thing, like, each gap is kind of held, right? We did close above this 1 minute here, barely, but with no momentum. Never would have hit your stop, though. But, like, I guess on that news play right there, this was kind of a structure shift. We had a gap here. It did hold. So you could have been short from here, targeting down here. It's just not my setup. But It's not my setup. What up, Trev? Yeah, one trade will change it. That's right. Like, I took a bad trade on my took a bad trade on the Bewley, so we are down $300 on there. I had a hard stop at $300, which it wasn't even an inversion setup, so I'm a little annoyed with it. It was me chasing the freaking 38 here, so I took the long right here on this push up. I got long like up in here, and no, I think it was up here. And then you see how we pulled back, and I had my hard stop right there at that low. So it just came back and hit me, and then went. But I wasn't willing to risk more than $300, so I'm okay with it. So we are red on those accounts, $300, and I'm fine with that. I mean, we need the trading days anyway. At the end of the day, red or green doesn't matter. So we're up 300 here. We're up 150 or 315 here. And then we are up 150 here. And I'm currently on this account looking for a trade. But that's it. I feel okay about it. It's not like, it's not a big deal. Dirty girl. Yeah, she got me. You're long eval. Run it up. Let's go. Oh, I'm okay with it. I mean, $300, like we're making $220 a day on those accounts typically. So like to lose 300, it's a little more than a one trade. But the important thing is I need the 10 trading days. And so I got to take a trade every day. And if we're not at the target by then, we're just not at the target, but I believe we will be. So short is stalling, Darren. But here's the thing, like, does it have to go directly here? No. I mean, this thing can, as we all know, I mean, we can get a nice little push back up, and even all the way up back to here to OTE. We test the 200. I mean, like, that's how it works. Like, it's never, well, I don't want to say it's never direct because sometimes it is, but, you just never know. It depends, kid Nash. Usually somewhere between like 8 and 10 if it's a good day. If like we have good price action. If there's not good price action, probably 4 or 5. So, I mean, it's not a horrible spot to try along. We got low resistance liquidity here. We're kind of generating that trend line liquidity there. So this thing could kind of snap back to the upside here quickly. But who knows? Candles are getting smaller, Zach. You are correct. But we are also kind of getting into some support, right? Grinding into an area of support. Kind of a This was an awesome long entry yesterday. That spiked down there and then ripped back up. I mean, if we take out the 169 and we hold this 15-minute gap and I get an inversion setup, I'll probably take it. We'll probably take it. Grinding lower, grinding lower. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. I mean, there's not even anything on the 30-second chart. When the dirty girl comes for me, I don't know, kid. I just have to keep it. Keep the losses reasonable, right? You're gonna have red days. I mean, there's no glory. There's no green glory every day in the Nasdaq. There's gonna be days where you lose. And like, here's the thing about the trade that I lost on this morning, right? Let me think about it. Let's think about it, right? Did I deserve to lose on this trade? 100%. I deserve to lose. Why? Why did I deserve to lose? It's not my model. I chased. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and then it pulled back. 13 points. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you got 2 contracts. So, I deserve to lose. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. So I accept it. Looks like a good 30-second long. Yeah. I mean, I suppose. I suppose you are right, Nordmark. There was a 30-second long there. It's not bad. The gap even on that 30-second long is not very big. About 3 points. Exactly. I wore a green hat. Did I wear a green hat? What's green? This is black. A gamble hat? VIX is up. Rippy there. We'll push back up out of that gap. That's actually that 30-second long is kind of paying there. 10 handles so far. Kind of holding the pivot, inversion, out of a gap, ran liquidity. I mean, it's not bad for a short-term play. Not bad. Oh, yeah, it's black, Kid Nash. Oh, it might be something he'd said, Trev. We appreciate you plagiarizing. Or no, I don't know what it's called. Putting words in his mouth. That's all good, Darren. I mean, trailing stop as long as you're green. Looking for 245-ish. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? That makes sense. And see, this is kind of what we failed to get on these other ones, but even this one, I mean, it's just not that big of a gap. It's not that obvious. Can you reset a PA? You can with some companies, but it's not really recommended. It's very expensive. Makes more sense just to start over, in my opinion. No, Apex you can't. It probably makes more sense just to start over. Nordmark's currently long. Stops at break even already. I know. It's at break even already. It's got to be. I would have already scaled a little bit there if it was me, for sure. I did jump in on a PA, but I got in late, so I just took a couple of points. I think I took 2 or 3 points. Just took what I could and got out. Where did the ES bounce off of? See, like, this is how I like to use Mancini's levels. Like, I'm not using them to trade, but I mark these out based on levels that he calls out. 81 support. Just boom, bounce right off 81, 92 support. Almost tested 92 here earlier. I mean, you can see, like, level to level, it's pretty close. You lose 12, you're going to 92. You lose 92, you're going to 81. Like, it's not as easy. I mean, it's not as easy as it looks there, but what I'm saying is the levels are nice to have there. Run it up. I don't think it's running it up now. I think you will be stopped on this boner candle down. He does ES. He only does ES. Nice. Yeah, I heard oil or gold. Wait, one of them this morning was like doing really well. I'm taking this. I mean, I'm bearish. So I'm going to take this based on the fact that I'm bearish. And I think we move down. Oh, what happened? How did it not move my target down? Stops at break even. We broke that swing. We have a small inversion here. This is invalid if you wait for the close. So that's why I did not wait for the close. I might take one off somewhere down here and leave a runner. Get my stop put back in. It got me, but that's all right. Woo, what was that? 11 o'clock, top of the hour there. Wow. That sure is a rip up. Is it true that trailing threshold is affected by the profits that you don't take? Yes. So if you're up 1,000, you don't take it. Then let's say you're up 1,000 and you get stopped out for 500. You lose 1,000 off you lose 500 off your drawdown. So you lose the amount. So unrealized profit does count against you. Yeah, that was a little liquidity grab. You're correct. Right there at the top of the hour. It grabbed me. I don't know, Nordmark. What do you think about this long? Man, that is another manipulation leg. But I think it's going to be an invalid entry anyway. I was in before the break. Yeah. I didn't realize what time it was, though, either, but still. Those last 2 minutes compared to the past 30 minutes. Yeah, exactly, Darren. You have to sit here and wait. Edward Long, ES. Let's go. Retest of 81 there, Edward. I mean, here's the thing about this long. Does it meet the rules? All right, we swept liquidity. We're low. We're in a 15-minute gap. So, like, if it did close above, I mean, this checks all the boxes, right? The problem is I'm bearish. But it does check all the boxes as long as price does not hit 24 before this candle closes. If it hits 24 first, then it's no longer a valid entry, and it did. You'd have to just take it on momentum like I just did that last trade. But I'm bearish, so I don't want to take it. Doesn't mean it can't work. Let's go, Edward. Good job. And see, I don't love how we're inversing back and forth. You guys see that? So, like, we inverse this gap down. We inverse the 30-second gap up. Now we inverse this one back. Now, this is clearer, right? Six handles is bigger than this gap. It's still not that obvious. The problem with taking that on the close, like, you're already at your internal liquidity there. So, like, now your break-even stop would be over here at 29. We're not guaranteed to get there. Could still get there, but I don't know. I still like the shorts. So that being said, there is a short setup on the 30-second that I like. But I don't know, because we are inversing back and forth. It kind of makes it a tough spot. when it starts doing that, it kind of, it's kind of annoying. Nordmark, you did you take that long? I don't think you would have. Maybe you would have. I mean, the 30-second was a valid entry on the close, but I don't like taking the 30-second close without having the 1 minute kind of to go along with it. But the 30-second was a valid one, and you would have 7 points. Nothing crazy. If the ES reclaims 92 here, we really can start running, but that's the if. That would be the if. See what I mean? We are starting to get into some volatility here, though. This thing is like ripping back and forth here. Just ripping back and forth. Holding that inversion so far strong. I'm tempted to take the long here on the 30-second, but I ain't going to do it. Not on the Nemesis. The 30-second, not on the Nemesis. Just because I'm bearish, but I don't want to let my bias get too far in the way of taking trades, though. Like sometimes it's better to just, when the setup's in front of you, you just take it and not worry so much about your bias, right? So if you were in this trade, if you did take it on the close, that would be your break even on a move back above 26 because we created an internal swing. So that would be your break even. I mean, I don't think it's really a scale spot. It's just 4 points. And you probably get stopped out break even, but that would be the way to play it. It's the way I would play it if I were in it. And then your stop is going to be a close back below that line there. Can't get above 230 yet. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think it's ultimately because the draw is probably down, but so a stop out is a close below that line. So if a candle closes below, you'd be out. Unless you're someone who puts yours at the swing, which is not how I do it, but no close below there. You like that open of that candle there. You want to see that thing just rip right back through the 27s there. No hesitation. It needs to just go. Just wanted to be a little tease there, give you a little hope. Let's give you a little hope and then sell. We might do it. We might. And then said, nah, we ain't doing it. What is this? The dark secret behind grocery store rotisserie chicken? It's Skip Convenience Foods. lot of teasing going on here. Holding that pivot strong, but oh, if it was going to rip, you'd think it had ripped already, but and see, and that closed below, so I'd be out there. That would be my stop. No, I'm not in anything right now, Kid Nash. Might be in a moment. If this thing can load. So I'm watching this gap. Dollar and VIX are up. In the course of money, once you get it, fool, you got to buy a new pair of drawers. I'm kind of watching this gap here on the dirty girl, the 30-second. The only thing I don't like about this is how low we are, but I do think the draw is lower. I think the draw is lower. Oh, you need diapers? Yeah, you definitely need diapers for this market. Definitely need the diapers. Yeah, that's the thing on the ES. I mean, ES putting in higher lows. We do have a bullish SMT with the ES here. ES did not make new lows on this leg down. Nasdaq did. So there is a bullish SMT here, bullish divergence. And see, this is this price being dirty here. Just come down to stop you out to just push back up. And that's the problem. Like I said, that's the problem with, like, you can say like, oh, I know price is going here, but how does it get there? When to get in? You know, that sort of thing. Depends extra large. ES looking stronger here. Mancini tweeted, this week has been deja vu in the ES at the 51.92 level. 8 times now this week we have flushed below the level and did just now to 51.79, but thus so far all those flushes were traps. Same drill, 92 must reclaim to squeeze. Needs to do it fast. 51.77 and 62 below here. So let's see if it wants to just retest the 92 area and then maybe sell back down. Got a little scalpy in, a little scalpy. Reclaim, Edward, would be like, a reclaim is something like this. A push above, test, hold, then go. I mean, my lean is not that happens. I mean, obviously it still could, but my lean is that we sell down. But how we sell down, that's the question. I have no idea. That's the thing about a bias. You can be right, still lose. You can be right, still lose. It just not go when you think it's going to go. So we'll see. Yeah, the price action's a little bit on the nasty side. Gold's volatile right now too. $22.48 was the high. Nice. You inverse your stop loss and take profit. Usually it's the opposite. Maybe, I don't know. What do you mean, Zach? What do you mean? I don't blame you, Alistair. If you're green, it's not a bad idea to just walk away. I'm really trying to just be patient here. Yes, at the 88 area there. A little volume popping in here. It's just grinding higher. We have the London close here in about 13 minutes. No real news today. We have a speaker at some point, I think. Let me look in a second. All right, ES is approaching the 92s there. Running through that low resistance liquidity there that we created earlier. Now, see, I wanted this thing to leave me a gap here. Like, this really didn't leave anything there. I would like to have left a gap and, like, pushed up into here. That would have been nice. Captain Price sniping it over there. It may actually leave one on the 1 minute, though. Let's see how this candle closes. It's not a huge gap by any stretch. Let's switch back over. Yes, back above 92 here. Usually TP 25, stop loss 40. Yeah. Well, that's my first one is 25 ticks or somewhere in there, wherever the internal liquidity is. Just depends on where the internal liquidity is. I move it just because it's set up at 25. Zach, it's not usually the way I leave it. Usually I move it to the internal. So usually it's somewhere between like 5 and 10 points. Just depends. And 40 ticks is not correct for my stop. Most of the time the stop is more than that as well. The way I do it, I scale half my position at the internal liquidity. You don't have to do that, but that's just the way I do it. That long, let's go. Nice job, Darren. 225. Yes, it's kind of basing above 92 here, so maybe we do push on up a little more. See what it offers. We shall see. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, if you want to help support the channel, we got Bulenox 90% off. My Funded Futures, $50 for a 50K account with a $50 activation fee. APEX 80% off. I don't know if my code's working yet, so let's see if we got anything from APEX yet about the code. Nada. Nada. Oh, yeah. You're right, Zach, technically. Yeah, just hanging out, waiting, guys. So once again, ES back above 92. Let's see if it holds it. There's Gabriel. Where you been, Gabriel? Pulling back here. I mean, not much we can do here. Need above 250 and hold. Yeah, I don't think it. Up 1.3K. Let's go. Only. Oh, that's a good day. Been on the yacht. Nice. Holding out on us. You got a yacht over there? Holding out on us. There's a small 1 minute. I mean, I don't know if I even want to take it, to be honest. 3 minute. It's not even that obvious, but it looks better. It looks better. I get a little pushback up here, holding that 3-minute gap so far. And of course, my screen would freeze. It would want to freeze here. Refresh. Oh, refresh. There we go. Okay. So, let's see here. We really didn't sweep any liquidity on this pullback. Are these? I don't know. We'll see what we get here. I don't know. I kind of think the draw's lower. But I guess if this inverses, we might take it. We'll see. I guess it depends on momentum. ES reapproaching the 92 again here. I want to see it just run right through there. I don't really want to see any weakness here. I'm going to raise this target up here a little bit. I'd like to see us close above this gap here. That would be ideal on this candle here if we can. We'll kind of just move our target up as we go. Probably just keep it right there at that down close candle, 68 area. Up 536. Let's go. Nice job, iJazz. 449 on the 4 PAs. Awesome job. iJazz be killing it over there. Killing it. All right, I'm going to move my stop to the bottom of this candle here. Just locking in 5 handles, nothing crazy. I did also take that on a PA account for 15 ticks, 2 contracts, $150. 135, sitting at 260. It should run if we get through there then, huh? If we get through there. It's kind of getting knocked down. You know what? We'll move our stop back. Yeah, because I didn't want it to come back and get us. Should run here then. All right, lock it in 12. See if we can get more here. All right, stopped out there. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we'll run down the Apex accounts here. The only one we haven't taken a trade on is that one. We're only 150 away on it, but I've taken trades on all the other ones. 190 on that one. That one's about $500 away. 150 on this one. That's 270 away. 315 on this one. That one's 200 away. And up $300 on this one. That one's 550 away. So plenty of time next week to get these to pay out, right? That's kind of the idea there. So if we could, theoretically next week, we need like 2 trades on each of these, maybe 3 on the other one. So it'll be 5 accounts that we could potentially get to pay out. And then the Buleys, we lost $300 today, but we're still, 440, 30 away on that one. And we're about 1,000 away on that one now. But, we got a couple here that we should be within earshot on to get to pay out. And if we don't get there next week, is it a big deal? No, it's not. It's not. It's not a big deal. Stopped out, but did not close out. You manually had to close it. Were you on the copy trader, Darren? That does happen on the copy trader. I'm just curious if this is going to hit my the target. These accounts, Gabriel, I'm like somewhere between 15 and 20 days on each of them. So quite a while. Just taking it slow. So what I do, Darren, I don't know if you got this pulled up. This is what you should have a group pulled up. Positions, working orders, copy trading. So I keep the positions open, and as soon as I close a trade, my eye goes right to here. And if there's anything that does not close, I hit close all positions. Then I still watch it because sometimes another position will pop up just randomly. So I don't know if you have that up or not, but if you don't, make sure you get that up. Okay, that's how you have to close it. Yeah, unfortunately, that just happens sometimes, Darren. There's nothing you can do about it. I have that happen to me occasionally, too. It's unfortunate, but it's just what we have to live with. Not yet, Raul. It's not working yet. I would hope it works at some point today. It's just not yet. Yeah, I'm trying to be consistent, Gabriel. That's the whole deal is like, just be consistent with it. There's no rush. I paid for the lifetime fee on those. Here's the thing. Like, I got 5 other accounts that are passed. And, like, I was considering doing the month-to-month on those. But now after thinking about it, I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to do the lifetime. And that way I'm not pressured to get it done in a certain amount of time. Even though most of these, I think I'll get to pay out within a month. So, I mean, this one we're 150. That's literally one trade. I don't know. I just kind of like, I haven't seen anything that I'm like, all right, that's perfect. So we'll get there. We're just going to take it slow. Gold is beauty of volatility. That last trade screwed me up. Now down 180. Oh, that sucks. Well, just keep it small, Darren. That's all you can do. Keep it small. I mean, I'm down $300 across my 4 Buleys, but not concerned at all. So here's another scenario where I'm trying to work on things a little bit here, guys. if I just leave my stop at break even, you know, we talked about this yesterday. Something I'm really going to concentrate on next week. Leave my stop at break even there and see how far it can run. You really could target the swing here. You can measure OTE of this leg, this entire leg here, for kind of a target. 286, that's kind of right there at the 200, would be a decent target. Looking for the love at first sight setup. That's right. And there we go. So that would be OTE there. So like I said, even though I'm bearish, like I can't ignore a bullish setup, right? Like we had a bullish S&T with the ES. We put in a higher low here, had a manipulation leg down, higher low. And then we set up an inversion, a nice 1 minute inversion. So we took it. It's like sometimes you just, even though my bias is bearish, I mean, is this an A setup? We're delivering from a bullish gap here, 15-minute and a 1 minute. We ran liquidity, on this pullback. We ran a little swing here, and then we have an inversion. So this is still an A setup. We're deep in this leg, so we're definitely in OTE. So that's why I still take that, even though I'm bearish, even though like my overall bias is bearish. You've seen this week a shorting out of initial balance, but by close of shift, we've closed around. Yeah. Yeah, there is a middle finger bottom. You are right. It was saying, screw those shorts, even though I was short during the middle finger. So I'm not even like, that's the thing. Like when you're at a decent spot trading, like I'm down $300 on those muleys. I don't even have the urge to try to get those back to green. Like I'm comfortable with those being down $300. I know that next week I can win 4 out of 5 days, 3 out of 5 days, and at least get one of those to pay out. That's the goal. So we need like $600 on one. That's 3 winning trades without taking a loser. We should be able to do that. And then, yeah. And what I may do is the one that's closest, instead of copy trading those like I have been doing, the ones that's the closest, I may link that with the APEX accounts and get that in on those. There is a potential 30-second short setup here. I like the 30-second better than the 1 minute. The 1 minute gap's not very obvious. So if you wanted to be aggressive, you could take this 30-second short setup. I don't really have an account. I could take it on that one. The one I only need $150 on. We could. Rejection of the overnight lows, testing the 200. Exactly. Chow Tang. Appreciate you. Yeah, it is Friday. Oh, yeah. Nordmark likes the 30-second short, too. I don't know. I'm just like, I think it looks okay, too, but I don't know. I don't like that first inversion off of a decent move like this. I mean, as much. It still could work, but it just feels like it might be a manipulation leg here. I don't know, though. But still could work. We'll see. Might hold 260. Oh, Nordmark's in. 274 would make sense. I mean, I don't hate it, but man, I just don't really have anything to take it on. I guess I could take it here. We'll take it here. Stop to break even. I'm going to use the 30-second chart for the break even stop and stuff, since that's so break even stop would be 260. Kind of that swing there. No. And a close back above 71.50 would be the stop. Same thing on the 1 minute there, it looks like. All right, so we created an internal swing and then we moved back below it. So break even now. Oh, well, we got out on half the position, break even. See, we created an internal swing there and then we moved back below it. So that's my break even stop. There we go. So I'm going to stop back down to break even here, and let's just see if it can run now. If not, that's okay. One ticked me. I'm just going to lock some in there. All right. We were playing that off the 30-second chart. I didn't want to change it to the 30-second chart because it might freeze on me and not load correctly. So sucks we got stopped on the. We really should have been stopped on both, to be honest, there, because we created a swing and then we moved back below it. So that's my break-even stop spot. Nice job, Nordmark. Out of another 1 minute, 1 mini ES, waiting to see how it deals with the 92s. Yeah. Back to the 92s again for sure here, almost. I wanted to take that one on the Apex one, the one I only need $150 on, but I don't know. I didn't have enough confidence in it to do it. It would have paid, but it would have put me through some. It would have been some clinching there. So we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. Look at GC for entertainment. We could, Frederick. GC. Do we have GC on here? I don't know. I thought I pulled up GC before, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's not good to clinch. Oh, here's GC. That's kind of. Interesting. I mean, it's definitely looking bullish here, right? Even though you got kind of a liquidity sweep here. I'd still probably be looking for like a long. Not really all that obvious. I don't know. GC. You're in the 1 minute long. Nice. I don't hate it, actually. Kind of a lower high or higher low there. ES bounced right off the 92s. This probably works. There was a sweep of liquidity right here. It's not that obvious. That's the only thing for me. Have to zoom in to really see it. I think it works. And then also, like, where's your break even stop, right? There's no up close candle here. So this is kind of your break even stop. So that's kind of far away for me. 25 points almost. I think it plays. You're biased to 340. I mean, it's kind of your VWAP touch there. It's possible. So now if you create a swing, which we just did, then once you move back above that, then you would break even it. At least I would. Nordmark might not. He might wait. I would break even it right there and probably take some off. 309 is obvious. Yeah. I mean, I agree. You got the swing up here, kind of relative equal highs in that area as well. They actually might be equal. Let's look. Yeah, I think they are equal. Let me see. One tick off at 291. You're out here, half handles, half. Nice. And like I said, I mean, I didn't hate it. It looked like it would work, but it's like, especially the way the ES is looking here. ES already made a high, or one or two ticks away. Yeah, it's pretty. That should be your draw there. 310s would make sense, like Zach said. Just got to get above that 200 there. It should go. Took the 1 minute long. Let's go. Nice job, Darren. Oh yeah, Trev. I've taken like 10 trades, man. I've taken a bunch of trades. We're up 152. You can see here on this. Just trading a few micros. I'll give you the quick rundown. We're not green on every account today. On all of our Apexes we are. But we were copy trading our Buleys and we took a stupid trade. We took an I think trade, if you will. So 300, 310, 190, 150. And then the Buleys, I took an I think trade for the tune of negative $300. Which is fine. I mean, like, I'm not mad about it. It's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It's a stark reminder to not take I think trades, right? That's what that is. Do not take those. You're at 8 trades. 2 of them were not mine. Oh, yeah. Nordmark, he likes to point those out all the time. Even when I don't see him, he'll say, 30-second long or 30-second. He usually tells me about the 30-second ones. But I've been actually getting more comfortable with the 30-second chart lately. I'm not going to lie. I found kind of a little sweet spot with it, and I kind of have figured out which ones to ignore and which ones to take. And I've actually been doing pretty well with it the last couple of days. So, not that price is fractal, so it's the same on both, right? But there's a different look to the 30-second. There's a different speed to it, and you're going to get more setups that you need to ignore on the 30-second chart than on the 1 minute. Does My Funded Futures count less than 50K? They do not, to Mimi. It's pretty noisy, Ian. That's what I'm saying. You got to kind of be able to. You got to be able to kind of eliminate the stuff that you don't like, right? So, like, to me, when you see ones like this that are just so obvious, right? That's the one that I took that long on. I mean, like, that is just obvious. So I like to see the larger gaps, 7, 8 points, 10 points. Those are a lot more obvious. To Mimi, this is a 30K account, it's a static account, but they don't offer that very often. It comes and goes. So I bought this one last month, and I've been kind of like, it's an expensive account. It cost me $150 for it. No activation fee, though, once I pass it. So, like, I just kind of been nursing it along. They don't offer these all the time. These 150K comes and goes, or the 30K comes and goes. So, right, exactly, Darren. We had that pulled back there off the 200, and then, we did put in a higher low there. So, like, there is another inversion possible to the upside there if you're bullish still off the 30-second. There's one here on the 1 minute too, obviously. Bulenox PA 50K. I am up 2,400 in 3 days. How does this work, iJazz? Well, you got to get to $3,600 on your PA for Bulenox. Consistency rule is 40%. Can't make your largest winning day can't be more than 40% of your total profit, right? So right now you're at 2,400. You still need $1,200 more dollars, and you still need to trade for 7 more days. So what I would do is I would take the $2,400, divide it by 7, and I would try to average that amount for the next 7 days. So around $350. Average $350 a day for the next 7 days, and actually you need $1,200 more. I'm sorry, my math's wrong. So, yeah, maybe $200 a day. That's what I would do. Now, here's another option. You could go ahead and just get to 3,600 in the next day or two, and then you literally could just flip the last 5 days. That's another option. Your largest day just can't be more than 40%, and you can flip. Bulenox doesn't have anything in their rules that I've seen that says you can't flip. Yeah, they have a 40% consistency rule. Bassett does FlexiPay. I don't know. I got a funded account with them, and then I did not. I blew it. So I don't know if they pay. Flip, open a position and close the position immediately. So basically you're risking a few dollars. Yeah, you can take a scalp trade, but I mean, like a flip, you literally just enter with 1 micro and exit with 1 micro. Same as a scalp. No, I mean, a scalp is 5-10 points. A flip literally could be a tick. You can set your stop for 2 ticks, your take profit for 2 ticks, and just enter and exit. That's a flip. Counts as a trading day. That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. You just want to count as a trade. Yeah, Trev's not looking that strong here, but we'll see. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, if you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Once we get to 3,000 subscribers, which we should be there by sometime next week, we're going to give away $300. Wait, hold on. Let me do the math. 6 prizes of $50 each. 6 $50 each prizes. Well, Trev, if you are not red but not very green, then that's not a sucky week. That's a good week. I mean, especially on a week like this week. So, as soon as we hit 3K subs, Darren, so we're at 2787 right now. We should get there at sometime next week. The middle of the week, maybe. I don't know. As soon as we get there, we'll do it. We'll start loading it up. Kind of had a 1 minute inversion back to the downside there. I don't like. This is what I'm talking about. How not very obvious, right? Works. It worked, but just not very obvious. I don't think I've seen a single inversion fail today. You guys notice that? I think every inversion. If you take your account to 50,000 or to 5,000 of 50K Bulenox PA, can you then request 2,000? Yes, iJazz. You only have to leave $2,600 in the account. So you could actually take $2,400 out if you wanted to, and you would leave yourself $2,600 in drawdown. I don't recommend doing it that way, but you can. Like to me, I'm taking it to 53.6 and I'm taking a payout. If I were going to do it that way, then I might risk $200 or $300 on a trade to get it above 53.6, maybe to 54. But then I would not allow that account to go back to 53.6. I would have a hard stop at 53.6. But that's just me. I don't want to have an account at payout and then not get the payout. But there's several different ways you can do it, obviously. Hey, let's go. Lazelle in the house. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. You the man. Let's go. Down 96 cents. Oh, my goodness. Andy, what will you do? Guys, we're going to start a GoFundMe for Andy. We need to raise at least 97 cents. A GoFundMe is about to be activated in Andy's honor. Got to get him 97 cents to get him back to green. We're going to get you there, Andy. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. We're going to get you there. It's easier to set up a GoFundMe than to tell you a winning trade. Down 88 to 95. I mean, that's the thing, Darren. That's very small, man. Very, very small. And with today's price action, I mean, I think that's acceptable, right? Very, very small loser there. No big deal. That's the main thing, is knowing when to stop. Don't sit there and look at the 88 to 98 and say, man, I need a few more winning trades. Like, no. Be content with being down $100 across those accounts. Just be content. You just passed Bulenox account. Should I send a request for PA or do I need to wait? Yeah, go ahead and send it, Miranda. Send it now. Oh, yeah, the ghost trade got you. Yeah, you got to wipe it from your mind. The trade didn't even happen at this point. Let me tell you a story, Darren. I don't know if you were here for it. I'll tell you a story, though. I once had 20 PA accounts with APEX, and I was copy trading all of those. I was using 10 minis looking for 10 ticks. It ghost traded me. It entered me into a trade with 10 minis and essentially blew 13 of those. I think it was 13. It blew 13 of the accounts and left me with very little drawdown on the other 6 or 7. So, yeah, learned a lesson the hard way there. Don't copy trade that many accounts at once. And certainly don't use that size. So. Oh, Zach, it depends on if you're private. If your account's private, then yeah, it won't do it. But Zach, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. Let's go. So, IJS 53.6 is what liquidation value. That would leave you 3,600 in. So at 53.6. Oh yeah, I think I did my math wrong on that. Wait. So at 53.6, you can take out 1,000. IJS, you got to leave 52.6 in the account. But your liquidation stops at 50,100. So you would have $3,500 to play with there. Your clock is off by 1 second, an hour data lag. That sucks. Who cares? It's just a clock, Andy. Yeah, Darren, I wasn't very happy with it. Did I pass them with 10 contracts? No. No, Frederick, I didn't. So I passed them the traditional way, but hold on, I get a call. All right, we're back. Since we've been in Vegas 5 years, everything has doubled. Let's go. Yeah, it's expensive. Let's see here. What did anybody say? Usually the other way around, Frederick. Yeah, I agree. But I was doing things a little aggressive there. I don't remember what I was even trading there, but yeah, I agree with you. Do I have a specific amount the day if you win or lose, you're done for the day? Yes, Bassett. One trade. Not on an eval, but on my PAs, I take one trade. One trade a day, win or lose, I leave it alone. So, you had to pay the cell phone bill back in those days. Oh, yeah. Scalp selling the 1999 in trend lines now, too. Oh. Lyft drivers in Vegas they make a lot of money. ICT Inner Circle Trader, Darren. He's a pretty big YouTube channel, a big following, but I mean, I trade the inversions, which technically is an ICT concept, but I'm not one of the people that are like, think he's a god or something. I don't. So his concepts are good; they do work, but you have to kind of, you got to dig through the weeds to find find what resonates with you and what fits your style. So. It's kind of chopping around here. Not much going on. Moving lower. Moving lower. I'll probably go to Vegas soon, Darren. I'd like to go once a year or so. I didn't go this past year or because my son was born, but I'm sure I'll be back there at some point this summer. At some point. Yeah, I got a new. He just turned 1 year old. What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas, despite what they say. Despite what they say. Yeah, I have one in the 20s also. She'll turn 21 in May. 21 to 1. That's the range. 21 to 1. He's complaining about the current inversions, is he? Well, it wasn't it wasn't planned, Darren. It wasn't planned. But I wouldn't change a thing, that's how it goes. Even though it's not planned, it doesn't mean that I would change a thing about it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Trev. Mine are, I'll try to get it right here. Hold on, let me see. 20, 15, 14, 13, 12, 9, 6, and 1. Something like that. Unless I skipped somebody. don't know what that was. Krishna Mato, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for the subscription. You the man. Let's go. They do, then they age the crap out of you. That could be. It could be. Might be something we expect, huh? Is Nutty still on or what? I don't see him. Is he still on? I guess he's done for the day. Oh. Yeah, it kind of looks like we're selling down a bit here. ES has lost the 92s once again. Kind of playing with that level all day there. I mean, there could be like a 3-minute inversion. Let me see. I mean, that was your entry there, but it closed back above, though, so. Not much you could do there. $90 trailing stop triggered on the long, flat now. Nice, Edward. Appreciate you. Lost your wife 16 years ago, left corporate world to raise your kids. Not that losing a wife in our 30s is enough, but destroyed financially. Yeah, that's the same thing. My girlfriend, she lost her husband. I think she was like 28, and I think he was like 32. Something, I could be slightly off on those ages. But, yeah, she had 3 kids, was married, and then he died of brain cancer. Very, very young. And she adopted her niece from her sister because she wasn't doing her motherly duties. So. And then we have one together. So, oh yeah, she's had it tough, but she doesn't make any excuses and just move forward. That's all you can do. The kids are really resilient. I think they were the oldest. He's 14 now. I think he was like 9 when it happened, and then so he had like 9 and 8, and then probably like 3 years old was the other one, the youngest. So the youngest doesn't really remember a whole lot, but the 2 boys do. The oldest boy more so than the others. So he had a tough go at it in the beginning, but he's better now. I mean, there's tough days as always. That's how that goes. Dun, dun, dun. Tony, I trade. It really just depends, man. Like, if price action is good, I'll sit here all day. But if price action sucks, I probably end early. So, probably end early. Yeah, the crazy thing, I think she said that it was several months before he was diagnosed with brain cancer because he kept going to the emergency room with dizziness and nosebleeds and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, this or that, send him back home. And then finally, eventually, after several months, they did what they're supposed to do to find it and, got the news there. But her and I have been together, will be 5 years in June, so I guess maybe I'm off on the ages a little bit there. I think he might have been 7. They might have been 7 and 6 when he died. I didn't realize we've been together 5 years. So, yeah. So, but I treat the kids just like they're my own, obviously. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, Darren. So yeah, Tony, today's probably going to be a shorter day. I'm not in love with the price action here at this point. We're not in love with it. We're red on the day, I guess, overall, but it's kind of 50-50. I think we're red on 4 accounts and we're green on 5 or 6. So, I mean, it's, a red day overall, I guess. Martini, let's go. I'll tell you a story, Darren, or it's not really a story, but like, I would say like not the last time that I went to Vegas. I went out and did things the last time. I'm going to say like the 5 or 6 trips before that, I never left the casino. I literally stayed at the Paris when they had a poker room, and I would just play. I just play poker. I didn't even go outside. Literally, my flight landed. I went to the casino. I was there for 4 or 5 days at a time. I never left the casino. I just played poker the whole time. So, Tony, I'm actually in the northeast Georgia. So I'm actually in the eastern part of the country there. I am in the eastern. You're not a poker guy? Yeah, I play poker a lot. This hat that I actually have on Go Gamble, this is a guy that lives in Vegas and vlogs in Vegas. His name is The Trooper. The Trooper. This guy here. This is his brand. So he posts daily vlogs. He lives in Vegas. He's a poker player, which isn't really, he's not really a poker player now. He's more or less like he's branched out and doing other things now. But I've been following him since like 2015. He just packed up and moved to Vegas with $2,000 and no job. And he's been successful. So. Yeah, Augusta would be nice to be there, Nordmark, but yeah. I don't like that they, I don't know. I know why they do this stuff, but, like they take your phone. You're not allowed to have a phone and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I get it. I get the reasonings, but I've actually never been though, but it would be fun to do, I think. I mean, I guess this 1 minute inversion right here is slapping now, but we didn't take it. You don't know though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like every inversion's worked today. I don't think a single one has really failed. If we go back and look, I mean, like every one has really worked. I mean, you have a small one here. That one worked. You have one here. That one got you to break even. Right? Never closed. It did close back below, but it got you to break even. This one worked. This one worked. This one worked. Like every one has worked. No matter the bias, no matter anything, they've all worked. Yeah, born and raised in Georgia, yep. Right here, never left this area, so there's nothing I can do here. Like this thing's going for the 69s, but there's nothing I can do. I could try to chase it, but ES blasted right through the 81s there, all the way down to the 77, 78 area now. Got to hold 77s. If it doesn't hold that area, we sell down quickly here. So we would like to see maybe a pop back up, and we, even it's really still too low in the leg, right? We'd have to see a decent retracement here to be able to participate. 7 months at Fort Benning. Nice. I've been there a few times. $400 away from passing the 50K. Let's go. Get her done, Frederick. Get her done. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, if you guys are trying to use my Apex code, it's still not working. I've sent them a help ticket. I've emailed a person that has helped me with it before, but no response yet. We do have a bullish SMT here with the ES. ES swept the low. Nasdaq did not. We'll see if that means anything. No, I visited Darren. I visited there. I don't know. I'm watching the 30-second chart here. There's an entry right here, but a long entry. I don't know if I want to do it. ES reclaimed the 81. A bullish divergent. Yeah. I mean, it seems, GC, did you good this week, Kid Nash? Nice. Jumping from a plane. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, man, this is a tough spot. Like, I kind of want to take the long, but then again, I don't. So when you're iffy, I guess it's best to just sit on your hands, right? I could take it on this account. I don't mind taking it on this account, but the PA account is the one I was kind of looking at there. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm Bassett. That's why I'm not taking it. Passing our Apex. Let's go, King Kong. You need a couple more evals going into next week. Well, just wait, Darren. Wait. My code will be back fixed at some point today, probably. All right, here we go. Oh, now I see what he was talking about. And just going to get my face ripped off on this one. I just noticed what he was talking about on my take profit and my stop loss. I normally have the 25 ticks as my stop and the 40 as my, or the other way around. Eating that loss there. Yeah, I didn't. I'm glad you didn't take it. I don't know. It closed, and I was like, we'll try it. Now I see what you were talking about. I didn't see that earlier. I even looked at it. I didn't even see it. I was like, what's he talking about? Now I see it, Zach. I had no idea what you were talking about. Oh. You been using it too much, Frederick? Nah. Oh, goodness. Oh. Appreciate you, Darren. Yeah, I knew I knew that was only 9 points risk, right? That's why I was like, I'll take it, even though it's kind of iffy. Yeah, I would quit if I'm up 2,200 Gentry. I probably should have waited for it to close back below on the 30-second. Not this one, but maybe this one. We might retry it. We'll see. We'll wait for this one this time, though. Tony, I mean, you can use both. And there's ways you can do it on Quantower or on Ninja, but you're limited to like one trade of 8 connection at a time, though. So, but I mean, in my opinion, if you want to copy them all, then Quantower's the way to go. But you can have both. There's no reason you can't. One more manipulation leg there, I guess, before it starts to sell back down, huh? Do I try it again? I don't know. Yeah, Topstep X, yeah, you have to. I don't know. I'm considering. I laugh because it's probably going to be dirty to me again, but we'll see. Actually, let's move these down here. Let's put the 2 up here. Oh, come on. I hate it when it splits them up like that. So we'll try to get this run down into this area down here if we can. And we'll go to break even once we sweep the lows there at 99. You just took a cheap long, Ian. Fade me, Ian. Fade me. Nah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Well. So if it hits our target there at 199 and a quarter, we'll go break even at that point. Come on, you can get down there. Yes, right there at the 177s might cause us to bounce here. Yes, did already sweep the low. I'm going to go ahead and protect my position here. Kind of annoyed that it got that close to my take profit and didn't hit it. That close and no hit. Then it goes. Look at this thing. That's dirty. Dirty girl. Dirty girl. No initial balance high today? I don't know. I think it's a pretty cheap area to trade, yeah. Yeah, 5 150Ks evals and yet to have past one. Yeah, I don't do well with the higher ones also. That's annoying there. If it would have just, I mean, like, okay, we'll see if it would have made any difference. Probably not, but maybe. I hate it because I wanted to get that run into the 169 there. Would have been a nice winner. It'll probably go without me now. Here's the thing, like, I didn't break the rules there by moving the stop. We did create an internal swing, and we moved back below it. So, like, it's not moving. It's not, based on my rules, it's okay to move the stop there. I just probably could have put it at stone cold break even instead of a few ticks in profit. Would have made a difference that way. So, if it runs down through the 69s now without us being participant, then it's just feels bad at that point. What can you do? What is the value area high and low? I have no idea, Bassett. I don't keep up with it. No, I have no idea. Your first PA that you blew, use minis and blew it up in 2 days. Yeah. And she's going to pay. She's going to pay now. It's probably going to go all the way to the 85, 085, and annoy me, just to annoy me. You know that's what'll happen. I got an email from Apex, but it's not the one I wanted. I don't know. I guess I could have just had better conviction there and not moved the stop. I thought I gave it enough room, and I wasn't sure if the ES was going to lose that 77, which it did. So that kind of does, unless it reclaims here, it kind of tells us that it should move down to the 60s here on the ES, which probably gets us down to 127 area. So maybe it gives us another short opportunity here. We'll see. It might. All right, Predator, appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend as well. So ES is kind of retesting that 77 there. See if it holds below it or if it pops back above it. Kind of want to see it hold below there, except that area. I was trying to see, like, what's the risk on a short here if I just took the short. Wasn't bad, but started moving without me there. Holding up here at the 190s. A little 90 drama. A few buyers trying to step back in here. I am feeling a little bit of FOMO. A little bit of FOMO. Nasdaq down 250. I mean, we probably run through these areas. I mean, like ideally, right? You'd want to see us kind of run through these areas, and then power hour, we could pump back up a few hundred points maybe. It's like, I know it's at least going to 169, but I don't know how it's going to get there. So ES down to 171. Nice job, Frederick. Way to get it. Way to get it. It's like I jump in here, it's just going to pop. I mean, I just have to watch it and frown. There we go. And like I said, I still be bearish. I'm still bearish to 85. Like, that would be my thought. So that 30-second inversion that we took is just slamming right now. But unfortunately, we were in it from like 210. It's up 50 points. If it hits here, it's up 80. If it hits here, it's up 127. I'm just needling myself. Oh my goodness. That's how she goes. $62 is coming up quick here on the ES, though. We're at 67 right now. 62 the next target down. Just have to watch it. This 15-minute gap that we're in right here, this is kind of the last line of defense as well. We close below this. We got 6 minutes left on this candle. Then, funny how big of a drop we get after Morgan earnings, JP Morgan earnings drop. Yeah. Yeah, take the dog for a walk. It settles the FOMO. Yeah, he does need to go for a walk, actually. Relatively soon. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We're 8 subscribers away from 2,800. Can we push into 2,800 here? Joey, it's the same thing. I would use the 80% off right now because the one they email you is 80% off the first month and then 50% off or something like that reoccurring thereafter. So current sales 80% off lifetime. No problem. What up? Rat Lord Trades. a sub-minute chart. Of course I'm qualified for that 30-second chart. I used to trade the 15-second chart all the time. And we got the 10-second chart over here. Balances are high. Well, you know, it's all good. How'd you do today, Rat Lord? I haven't looked yet. I didn't look yet. Did you get in the green? In the green. Oh, goodness. I wish my Apex code was working. Oh, it's so heartbreaking. Yeah, Trev, I think we go to 85. I think we go all the way down. I'm thinking 85. Kind of if we close below here by 45 after, then that's your line. That's kind of your last line of defense. Down 16 bucks. All right, nice. One good trade from going green. Elito in the house. What's up? Good morning. It's afternoon here, Elito. It's probably morning where you're at. I'm biting my lip. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Feels bad. Let's see. Let me put my trades on the screen here. I don't know why they keep going off, but trades. There we go. Let's see where was our entry there. Our entry was here. Oh, yeah. So we would still be in this trade if we didn't move the stop there. Our target would have been 127 on that one, and I think we were trying to leave a runner to 85. We'll see here. How am I doing today? Well, no, we don't have 170. We're green 107 here. We're red today slightly. We have not taken a trade on that funded account. We're only $144 away from a payout. We did take trades on all of these, so we're up 190 there. We're up 150 there. We're only like 270 away from a payout there. We're up 315 here. We're about $200 away from payout there. So that's three that are like less than $300 from payout. And then this one's $560. This is a 50K account away. And the Bulenox 4 accounts are all down $300. Took one trade, copied across those. It was an I think trade. The trade ended up working. But unfortunately, I would have had to take a lot more drawdown to get it there. So, it's fine. That's where we're at. So, I'm going to make a video after the stream. I'm going to go find me a bench somewhere and sit on it. And we're going to cry because we're in the red. We're in the red. I don't even know if we're red. I'm assuming we're red. 300 times 4 is 1,200. And then the other accounts, we only traded, like 5 accounts? 4 or 5? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and so it's like 190, 150, 150, 300. So, yeah, we're slightly red, but that's all right. Don't cry, drink tequila. On my funded futures, eval was down around 1,800, got it back to plus 321. Yeah, I'd say, Terrence, probably time to stuff it in the back pocket and leave it alone. I mean, I think 127 gets hit here. At least. If the ES loses 62, then I think we probably see the 085s. But, yeah, it just feels bad here that we were in this short. We actually tried the short here, and it ripped our face off. I guess it wanted to make one more manipulation leg back up. And then we entered again. We were almost at our first TP there at this swing, and it kind of tickled me. And then it pushed back up, and I was like, all right, I'm going to protect my position. And I moved my stop down. It stopped me out on half the position, and then I just left my TP there on the other half. And it hit it, and then you can see it's just went down after that. So 1 for 2. This one was a winner. 2 for 3. This one was a winner. 3 for 4. 4 for 5. I think one of these was a loser in here. 5 for 6. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Was this a loser? I don't think so. That's full profit. That stopped out on the runner. Yeah, that might have been the only loser that we've taken, I guess. Looks like it. So, yeah, not doing horrible. And then, obviously, we took the loser on the Bulenox. And the thing is, like, almost every inversion has worked today. So, if I would have just waited and took a proper setup, probably would have been a nice day there. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. I'm okay with losing the $300, yeah. Because I'm averaging $220 a day on those accounts in green. So, we're, a little day and a half. And I need $800 on one of those accounts to get it to pay out. So, next week, if we can just average a $200 a day for 4 of the days, then we'll be there. We shall be there. So we didn't inverse the 15-minute yet in time, but that's quite all right. Pretty certain we're going to hit 127. I think we hit 85, but this is pretty certain that we hit this. In my opinion. Now, how we hit it, I don't know. You don't know, right? It could be like, you just don't know. Tony, I'm live at 9:15 a.m. Eastern, depending upon where you live. 9:15 a.m. Eastern. I might be a few minutes. I should be alive on time on Monday. I do have a meeting at 8:30 Monday, so it shouldn't last more than 30 minutes. But it's a web. It's like a virtual meeting, so I'll be here at home anyway. I think I'm probably going to end it soon, guys. I don't love the price. Like, the price action's fine. There's not anything clean in here. Like, the trades that we're taking, I'm pretty happy with. I'm okay with the red day on the overall. So you're in Cali, yeah. So for your time, 6:15 a.m. Which I prefer the Cali time. I wish it was like that here. 6:15 to what? 1:15. So you're red on the 30K. Yeah, Lito. I'm green, but barely. You see 107, which is just trading a few micros, so I'm not mad about it. I would like to try to get this static account passed next week at some point. It's just like been the hardest thing for me to pass. I don't know why, but it is. But if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. If you are interested in trading futures, I do have all the links down below. Bulenox, 90% off my funded futures. You can get an account for $50, the starter account. Use code MM, or actually any starter account for $50, and then your activation fees over here as follows. Take Profit Trader does have the 50% off sale right now. Link in the description for that. Bluesky, Elite Trader Funding. Topstep, $49. You get 20% off using my link if you've never been a customer. You also get 50% off of the first reset. My APEX link is not working currently. My APEX code. So if you want to, it should be working by the end of the day. If you want to purchase some accounts this afternoon and you need it before close, then I suggest using Husk Traders code. But if you can hold off and use it once it's back. So, nice job. Oh, you were down 1,300? Nice. Nice. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll be back Monday, 9:15 a.m. Like I said, as soon as the code's working, I'll post a video or a short or something telling you the code's working now. Frustrating that it's not working, but it's nothing I can do. Not much I can do about it. But trade safe if you are going to continue trading this. I mean, this price action is not great. Just be careful. And we'll see you guys live on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Lilu, I don't have a link for Lilu, Tony. Maybe I'll try to find one. Do you know if the activation price is lifetime or do you have to pass during this month to get that price? That is a great question, Terrence. I'm sure. I think it's lifetime. Yeah, it would make sense. If you purchase it now for $50, the fee should stay the same. Yeah. So, all right, you guys enjoy your weekend. Appreciate you watching. Actually, you know what? You know what? There could be an opportunity here right before we go. Watching the 30-second chart here. Oh, it's already on the 30-second, the 1 minute. I don't know if this is going to leave that gap open or not. If it leaves a gap here, then I wouldn't mind that for a short. All right, it did. I mean, we're awfully low in the leg here, so this could fail. But because I believe the draw is still lower, I wouldn't mind taking it. That's what you like about my Finna futures? Yeah. So I'd like to see us sweep some liquidity here, maybe hold in this area, and then inverse back to the downside, and we'll take it. I don't mind it from there. I'd like a little more of a push-up, though. I mean, we don't have to, but it's what I would like. All right, here we go. Let's see here. See if we get the inverse. All right, if this closes below, I'm going to enter. And if we get some momentum through there, I will too. This will be the last trade if we get it. Obviously, if it holds, right? Still holding up here so far. All right. Well, I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. I was trying to wait for this to form, but you guys see it. If it closes below and it doesn't hit the internal, you can hit it. So, because that's what I'm going to do. So, full send, Tom Sabo. It's celebrity Tom Sabo in the house, showing up at the last minute. Showing up at the last moment. That was my sound for people clapping. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If it closes below, I'll take it. We'll see you guys next time.